Hey everyone, Cole with GZ with another new release preview for Friday, March 31st, 4 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Hawaii time. All right, we have a very large Bonze Lures shipment that we are releasing, and that is it for this week. A lot of really nice stuff and some very hot in demand items like these here Violators. Um, and some new versions of the Violator. So we'll go through that here a little bit. So Violators, we have, I believe it was 33 new Violators, a bunch of different colors. Now in stock, dropping tomorrow, Friday again. Um, you can see the colors here. A lot of different color patterns, some gold, Mean Joe green, Lumo. This one's really nice, like a turquoise abalone shell. Um, yeah, so you can see all the different color patterns there. And then on top of that, we have a few new lures that we're releasing and some old stock. First, the submission. Submission, you can see the size difference between that and the Violator. They're a similar, like heavy tackle lure with the scoop nose. The main difference in the shape is, as you can see, the Violator is a little bit longer, and then the submission is it has a lot heavier front and reverse taper. It's a little bit more of a bulb shaped compared to the Violator, so it's got a little bit wider hips or whatever. So that is the difference in those two shapes. I know he has it's like a submission teaser that he uses. That Bonze has with the submission lure. But anyway, this is the submission. This is our first release of those. We have, I think, 5 available here, so you can see all those right there. And that's a 14-inch, almost 16-inch size lure. We call that a 14-inch. Again, similar size to the Violator. Here we have some Hercules restock. Basically ice blue with Lumo, and then black pearl and different color patterns, yellowfin, black and red. There's another ice blue and more black pearl, black and purple, and another black and red there. So there's Hercules, which is a cup face lure, 12-inch size. Pretty heavy reverse taper on that lure. I'm going to butcher the name, but Arenui, something like that. This is a plunger with very heavy reverse taper. Almost looks similar to like a Moyas Boogeyman shape. It's got kind of got that similar taper to it. Where the back reverse taper, it's actually has a lesser diameter than at the nose of the bait. So there's all of those. We have a couple Islanders here, right there. I guess we'll go right to these right here, these big boys. This is called the Bankwalker. This is actually a larger version of the Violator. We have heard a lot of hype about this lure. They're very excited about it, I can tell you that. It's brand new. Called the Bankwalker. It's basically a 16-inch or teaser version of the Violator. You can see that similar scoop nose on it, and I'll show you a comparison here in a little bit. But here's the different color patterns. We have 5 of them, and that's it. They're a little bit more in the pricier range just because of the size. But we think this would be a very hot lure, especially as word gets out. And I don't think these have been available in the US yet at all. So, all right, let's go to these. This is another new lure called the ATM. It's a smaller version of the submission, more of a 12-inch size or 10-inch size or whatever you'd call that. I use a Blue Ocean 502. So I'd say more of a 12-inch size. And yeah, you can see that same scoop nose, more of a bulb shape relative to that Violator shape, which is a little bit more longer nose. So here's all the color patterns of those. And then we have two more shapes. We'll do this one first. This is the Undertaker, another new shape. It's kind of a plunger shape, but with a really short nose. This one has been requested by a few people. So word's gotten out about these, but we have 4 of them in blue, gold, purple, and green. And then lastly, we have the Behemoth. All right, the Behemoth this will be another hot lure. This is the first time we've released these. Actually, I think we actually have had a few in the past, but not a lot. But this is the 12-inch version of the Violator. So this is a smaller version of it. So if you're looking, if the Violator is too big of a bait for you, because it's a pretty big lure, this is for you. And we've had people request this lure. We think this will be another hot lure. We have 10 of these in different colors. So you can see all of them here. There's ice blue, mirrored black back, so on and so forth. So some really nice colors there. All right, I want to show you just real quick the size difference in these. So I'm going to pull one of each real quick. The Bankwalker, the Violator, and the Behemoth, just so you can see the size difference here. I meant to have a tape measure or a ruler, but I didn't bring one. So here you can see it. Here's your Violator in the middle. Again, this was one of our hottest lures last year. We could not keep them in stock at all, and which is why we have a larger quantity available this time around. But you can see how much bigger the Bankwalker is, especially if you look at like the girth of that lure. I mean, you can just see as I'm gripping it, it's a I think they're 26 ounces skirted, so they're heavy lure, a lot of size to it. I think most people, the vast majority of people probably pull this as a teaser. And then here you got the Behemoth, the 12-inch version. So you can see shorter nose, smaller diameter, Blue Ocean 502 skirt size versus the 602 of the Violator. Yeah, there's the sizing difference if you're curious, but this is all in the same family of lure. The original being the Violator, Bankwalker, again, the new teaser size, and the Behemoth is the newer 12-inch version. So, all right, all these are available tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Hawaii time. That's Friday, the 31st of March, last release of March. You guys have been keeping us busy. We appreciate it. Keep on saying this, but we will have rigging services and hook rigs available very, very soon. We intended to get it out this week, but just getting unloaded from the boat show still, and just with how busy we've been with sales and things, we just haven't had quite enough time to get that all set up and running properly. So, and we will have a new version that will be pushing out of the website to help clean up some of the main menu and issues, and we'll have filtering options and things like that to help you guys find products a little bit easier, especially lures, and products as well, because we'll have, with all the new tackle we have in now, it's just, our site is basically, it's kind of, you could say, running out of room. It just doesn't function like it needs to, because it just has limited capabilities, I guess you could say. So we're going to keep everything kind of how everyone, because I know you guys really like the website, so we're going to not really tweak much and just enhance it, if that makes sense. We're not going to really change things up and make it just a pile of mush. We're going to actually enhance what we believe will enhance the experience that when you go on our storefront. So yeah, that's all the updates there. Appreciate you all, and if you have any questions on any of these lures, hit us up. We'll be happy to help. So, all right, have a good day.